Well, hello there guys, welcome back to our Graviteam Tactics-Mius front Croatian Let's Play. Over here you can see the actual killed. We've got 296 Soviets, we've only lost 193. Of course, we're not counting heavily wounded or wounded, and mostly heavily wounded guys do not return to a battle. They will be going home to Berlin or Moscow and probably better off for it. So guys, we are defending against a major Soviet attack. As you can see, we've taken this victory point, and this is a very important victory point. However, the enemy in that last battle, when they brought their tanks up, they managed to drive us out over here. So I'm hoping that we can maybe get these tanks out next turn. We've got some tanks back here to counteract that area, but right now we're defending against the left side of that flank, essentially, and hoping that we can hold it just with infantry. Well, boys, let's get to it. So guys, people have asked to see the map quite a few times. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the map is like. So we are defending against two possible attack lanes, possibly even three attack lanes. That's why I've set up my forces on three different areas, but I'm starting to think that I may only be able to basically dedicate one machine gun to this area. The rest of these guys I want to put on the front line. And in fact, I want to grab them and put them over here in this sort of wooded area. And I'm hoping this is going to be good enough as a defensive zone. I also want to put one guy here close to our AT gun in case the enemy gets a little too close. Yes, we do have one AT gun, or actually more than one. I think we got two of them. And they should come in useful. Again, we're not facing tanks, though. We're facing infantry. So we're just going to have to hope that that thing fires pretty well. That's not an AT gun. That might be... You guys tell me. It definitely doesn't look like a pack. Anyway, guys, we're going to get started here. Wish us luck, and we will come back when we have some contact. Alright guys, enemy contact has begun. The little Soviet soldier running across the field towards our lines, and what a surprise, they're going straight for this sort of ditch area. It looks like a pretty good defensive area, actually, and I'm a little pissed off that they got it before us. That's alright, though. I'm going to actually try to move some of our units up here into this wooded area in the hopes that they could spot some of the enemies moving over here on the left side, and we could try to take the crossroads, but really my main concern this battle is to hold the line. So we're probably not going to be doing too much movement. Let's see if Zorn can start firing. I don't think so. Come on, Zorn. Alright, we see some more troops behind them too. There might be a very large group here approaching, guys. These guys are pretty much just keeping an eye out for now. There we go, finally. Somebody gave the order. They are shooting. I love it. And we've actually got some commissars back there. Ooh, beautiful. We've got some mortars dropping down on their lines. And, of course, I'm going to put Chetovic over here. I want to make sure that he essentially just defends this area from the enemy. This is like a really, really cool area because we've got a lot of cover. And I'm going to do the same here with our machine gunner. So I hope this is enough. More enemy contacts, and this time a little bit closer to the line. So we've got to be careful for sure. Come on, men. Alright, nice. So Zorn is firing away. I love that. We definitely have Zorn taking the fight to the enemy. Beautiful. Down. Enemy down. I want him, though, focused on mainly that large group behind. If you guys could see that huge group back here. And if we could try to hit it, that would be excellent. We don't have any artillery spotters in this particular match, so it's totally up to the men. And we could see that the commissars are moving forward, maybe a little too sure of themselves. I'm going to actually pop back a little bit and see if I can't get some more units up to the front. Remember, we kept these guys back just in case we were going to get attacked. It doesn't really look like that's going to happen where we thought it was, so I'm going to move these guys up as well. We're going to have them move quickly. Vorwärts, Männer! Alright, come on, boys. Nice. So those guys that we put over there, guys in the bush, they're getting a great line of fire directly on the enemy. I really want these guys, Ivanovic and the rest of them, to get to the position quickly. Come on, boys. Faster, Männer. We've definitely got to make up for that last loss. Like, so far in this campaign, the cool thing is we have had, I think, every single battle has been a victory, except for our last one when the enemy got tanks. We've got to keep that record up. We've got to show the enemy that without the armor, they can't beat our men. And the only way we're going to do that is by counterattacking, by stopping their major attacks, and then taking those positions. So I very well might move towards the crossroads eventually this turn. But I think for now, the main concern is just opening fire on the enemy, trying to get as many hits as possible, and keeping them back. Come on, Zorn. Right there, man. You can shoot. It's a nice little artillery gun, I must say. Very portable. Nice. Vinga and a few of these guys are already opening fire. So it's good to see that this position is definitely working the way I wanted it to. Basically, just get our guys in this really wooded area and have a machine gun. And we can hopefully hit anybody that comes our way. Look at that. Nice. The gun finally fired, although we didn't get to see it fire. Looks like this guy's in a little bit of trouble. And actually, that is a sniper rifle. That is a sniper rifle. Guys, shoot him! You idiots, shoot! He can kill us all! Alright, that's definitely a sniper. Sitovic, I think maybe could be in a better position. Let's see if he's actually even got a beat on the enemy here. If he doesn't, I might move him over here for defense. But actually, no. Some of them in Sitovic's group are firing. Come on, boys. Alright, so Shodan is there. The rest of these guys are taking a while to get here. I mean, admittedly, we're looking at a map that's probably several kilometers long, so it's not like these guys are just going to get into the position immediately, but I think they're taking unnecessary precautions. They're taking a lot of cover here when they could just keep moving, and it's because of all that fire off on the right side, but I don't think they have anything to worry about. I mean, it's pretty unlikely that those guys are going to shoot down here and hit us, but I can understand the sort of precautions they're taking. Any commander would take precautions. We're going to go ahead and pop here. Come on, Jordan. Got plenty more men to kill, and that sniper is still moving towards us. Seriously? Come on, guys. For Croatia, kill him! That's the gun opening fire right in front of this guy. This sniper is still shooting. And it would be an absolute shame if we lose a guy to this damn sniper because our guys cannot spot him. Bingo. Now we can't see him. Alright, with Shitovic, I'm actually going to go ahead and take the offensive. I'm just going to take the offensive a little bit so we can spot the sniper. Once we take out the sniper, sort of reminds me a little bit of Full Metal Jacket without the buildings, we will, of course, take up defensive positions again. I really want to catch this guy. Nice, Vinga! So the enemy is out here. You can see that huge group of Soviets moving this way. We're already throwing some machine gun fire down at them, but we're going to need a lot more than that to stop them. And that's why we've got those reinforcements. And I hope we can really get a massive amount of kills. I'm not even too concerned about the objectives. Come on, Sitovic. He's dead. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. He is down. He's in the bushes. I can't really see him very well, but it's good that Sitovic is getting some shots. And that sniper is a dead man. The bush sniper. I can't even see him because of the damn bushes. Alright, Shitovic. I'm going to go ahead and actually set up a defensive line right over here, guys, in this wooded area as well. And Vinga is getting some great shots off. As you can see, this position for a machine gun is so good. I mean, he's got cover in the bushes. He's got his spotter next to him. He's going to be able to get a lot of kills here. And I hope we can assist him in that endeavor. See how our boys are doing? Okay, good. Our boys are almost here, guys. Ivanovic, Vasilic, they're almost here. And Uremovic is actually already here. So we're going to go ahead and set him up defensively here as well. And I'm actually tempted to move Vinga up a little bit. But I think this position is so damn good, I'd be a fool to move him. It's the only reason. I want to get him closer, but it's just, no, we're not going to do it. The future of your country is at stake. Come on, Zorn. Zorn sounds like some sort of intergalactic warlord's name, I must say. I didn't know it was a Croatian name. Very, very interesting name, but definitely learned something. Come on, Zorn. Damn it, how can you not see that enemy? Nice, Vinga, keep it up. I'm loving the machine gun fire from Vinga here. A little bit of this is just basically hoping to get lucky, I mean, which makes sense. We're basically firing through a smoke cloud over here on the left side. Sitovic and Shodan, nice, taking up some great positions here. Sitovic is not even a machine gun unit, but of course they have a machine gun on their team, and they're going to use it. So we're going to keep this up. I want to bring some more guys out and expand this line. Maybe even move out of the wood line a little bit, or move some guys to the right side over here of the wood line. Okay, enemies returning fire. That's not good. That means the enemy is in range. Vasovic, I want you to fast move here. Ivanovic, you fast move here. Beautiful. Throw those machine guns down range. Absolutely awesome, guys. If only we had some mortars. And I just saw Commissar drop. I don't know who got him, but it wasn't a machine gunner. That's some good shooting. That's got to be at least 800 meters away. And with a Kar 98, I would say that is a good shot. That's one dead Commissar. All right, keep it up, boys. So those little smoke clouds you see, that's not their smoke. That's our gun firing, our artillery gun firing, and leaving some pretty dreadful marks on the map. There we go again. Oh, good shot. Great shot. Took him out immediately. But this thing, well, first of all, it just took out a machine gun, which is awesome. This thing is really not as effective against infantry as we'd like it to be, but you know what? It gets the job done. Great shooting, guys. We're knocking out all their machine gunners with just excellent machine gun fire and excellent mortar fire as well. With just our excellent artillery fire, I should say. Is it artillery fire, an AT gun? I think it does count kind of as an artillery piece. Okay, Ivanovic. I want to put the commander right here. Their main commander, we want to be as safe as possible, and one of the secrets to that safety is putting him in this bushy area. I mean, so far we haven't even let the enemy advance on our position. We're doing everything we need to, basically. Fire! Shodan! Shit, guys. We just lost a commander. This is why you don't stand up in front of your men! Oh, God. Could have even been friendly fire. Don't be afraid to shoot, Shodan. I see why they're afraid to shoot. You guys see over here? We're running low on ammo. We are running low on ammo. We've got ammo, but not as much as we'd like to. Put it that way. Keep it up, boys. Nice! And I'm not entirely sure if this is the same with all groups, another commander down, or just a few. I'm going to see if Vinga... Vinga's great on ammo, so we don't have to worry about him. Ivanovic is probably fine on ammo. Could be better. Could be better. Beautiful. Keep it up. More bombs coming in. That could actually be mortar shots. In fact, it could be guys over here. Yes, it is. It is. It's our other AT guns, Zorn and Sorgan. Apparently two commanders, AT commanders named Zorn. That's interesting. So we're going to make sure that these guys keep firing. They're getting some good hits here for sure. Come on, boys. You're going to let Zorn outshoot you, Shogun? Come on. What's wrong with you? We have some machine gun rounds coming in here, too. So I hope they fire soon. Come on, Zorn. Nice. There we go, guys. We need more of those downrange. I think these guys should probably have a ton of ammo. 72 shells. They're not going to run out of ammo for a very long time. Zorn, fire! Sorgan is about to shoot. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. And Sorgan shot twice. Awesome. I like to see that fast shooting. That's kind of what we need. Now they're on the open field here in front of us. This is where things get dangerous because, of course, they are very close to our, what I like to call our bush line. I'm going to call it line B, where we're trying to stop them from advancing, but, of course, it's not as easy as it looks. Just stay here. Nice shooting, Shitovic. Beautiful. Just want to make sure everybody stays down. Just take cover. Might have had some, yeah, definitely. Some enemy mortars hit our positions here. Nice. Shitovic is firing. But I still want Vinga to keep his position. This thing is just a great position here. We've got Varosic over here that's also shooting, and I'm hoping he's getting some kills, because he's in an awesome position. He's flanking the enemy, but he doesn't seem to be taking the battle all that seriously. Might be his positioning. These guys are pretty well stuck in the bushes, but no, he's firing. He's doing fine, and he's got a PPSH. I can't blame him. Although at this range, I wonder if it's even useful. Come on, boys. More reinforcements. So Zorn is... We're not going to move him up, obviously. Hubman, we could move up. We also got these guys over here, which haven't seen any combat from that side. I think I'm going to do it. So we're going to move in. I really didn't want to have to move these guys out of this position. We have no idea. Maybe the enemy will start attacking us from here, but we're just going to hope that they don't. That little smoke signal off to our left is what I think a Portent of Doom looks like. So we're moving these guys forward. Come on, guys. It's going to take them a while to get to the field, and this time I understand them taking cover. Let's get to line B. Shitovic. Okay, Oremovic has already been hit here, but he is still carrying on the fight. We got to give it to him. All right, look at that, guys. They're just breaking the tree line, a very, very light tree line at that. We already got a dead commissar off on the left side. That's good, but they've got to keep shooting. Our boys are getting some great shots off, and most of our units have plenty of ammunition. That's the good news. Boy up. Some very heavy rounds coming in right now. Don't kneel! Oof. Alright, nice. That's what we need. Some more machine gun rounds coming down on them. Look at that. That's devastating. I think we hit a few of them, actually. Yes, we did. One of them is wounded. One of them is dead or heavily wounded. And they keep coming, guys. It's like an endless wave. This is truly a Soviet wave. We got a few captives taken. That's good news. Some of these Soviets have probably realized, and it's a good job they did, too, that attacking down this hill is suicide. And it is. Could they dislodge us here? I think they could. Not without a lot of losses, and also we're bringing those reinforcements forward. Kuchina, Petrovic, these guys are going to change things even more for the enemy. So I'm really hoping they get to the front very, very soon. As you can see, they are taking rounds, so they've got to be a little careful. Worry about the shooting when you get to the front, men. At least we don't have any tanks to worry about in this battle. Besides that, I can't say much in terms of its benefits. Ooh, that was a long shot. No way he got that hit. Alright, Sorgand. I think he's still firing. I want to make sure here. In fact, I think if we can change the trajectory of his gun a little bit, hopefully this will allow him to fire. He may just not see any enemies. He was firing a lot when they were over there on the crest of the hill. Now, maybe he does not see so good. We sent him to the camp and he will see better, yeah? Come on. We need you now, Sorgand. Zorn is doing the same. Neither of them are shooting right now. Okay, guys, we are getting closer and closer. Kuchina's group is almost there in the bunker, what I like to call the natural bunker here on point B. So we're going to move there and set these guys up almost immediately. I'd love to put them over here, but there's a nice dip in the hill, so it's probably not going to be that effective. But I'm going to put them right here. I'm hoping this is going to provide them with some pretty good cover. In fact, I'm going to take one of these guys, Kuchina, the main commander, and I'm going to pop him. Oh no, that means we have to take all of them. So let me just take Jurlina, and I'm going to pop him right over here. Petrovic. Get up there, man, be careful. This is where you should actually be careful. Before, you guys didn't give a shit about safety. There we go, Kuchina. More enemy contacts. Please tell me they're not on the far left. Okay, well, they're on the far left in front of us, but not on the far left behind us, if that makes any sense. When I was talking about the far left, I was thinking about over here, this area, which would be a major problem. But no. The one thing is, though, look at that right side. They've got enemy units over there on the right, too. Wow, that I didn't expect. I'm going to actually turn this gun towards them, Baroshevich, and hope that he can fire at this position, because they're definitely trying to move into the woods over here. Try to get a flank attack on us. Very smart, but very sneaky. So we're actually going to move Jurlina over here. And I'm going to take Davic, I think, can actually stay here. In fact, we could probably set him up, and he could get some good shots from here. So I'm going to go ahead and just defend this position. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm amazed the enemy has not offered a ceasefire. I mean, we have seen these guys offer ceasefires for such silly reasons, but I think the reason they're not doing it is they basically know that if they just continue to attack right here on the right side, they will eventually flank our units, and that's going to be a big problem. So I'm actually going to move these guys in immediately on the attack to that right side, because we're going to be flanked anyway. We might as well get it over with and make contact with the enemy. If we're in an attack formation, we can at least be prepared for them to return fire. Okay, look at that soldier over on the right side, a prisoner, I should say. Vadocic. I'm almost tempted to move Vinga out of his position too, but that would just be a sacrilege, really. So they're all headed to the crossroads, which I find weird because that is already their position. We have no control over the crossroads section. Maybe they're just going there to make sure we don't try to counterattack. But right now, they're definitely, most of them are not advancing towards our lines. Look at that, another prisoner. They're a little scared to advance towards our lines, which makes sense. All right, we're approaching the woods. We know there are enemies inside already. We've got to be very careful. And we should have spotted this area before. I honestly did not expect them to get across an entire field and get into this region. Be careful, man. They're already shooting. We've got some troops that are already far up here on the enemy lines. Throwing a grenade. Oh, it's a smoke bomb. Beautiful. Good idea. Good idea, actually. I'm going to throw some smoke to cover their move forward in the woods. Nice. Once they get into those woods first, they've got that advantage, so I really want these guys to get into position quick. Vadocic. Oh, shit, he got hit in the arm. I think you guys saw that shot occur. Right arm. He better start shooting. Nice. Oh, man, they're right near us. This is, like, extremely close combat. We're only meters away from these guys. Nice! We got some machine guns, machine gun rounds going downhill. Or going down the field, I should say. Vadocic. Be careful, man. Throwing a grenade over here. Oh! Very close, man. You gotta improve your aim a little bit. Shoot, shoot. Nice. Going down range. I'm sure a lot of these trees are basically soaking up a lot of these rounds. So we're not getting as good shots as we like. And there we go. Vadocic hit it with another grenade. He's still alive, which is amazing. This guy's really pushing it. It's moments like this that make me realize how good a Vietnam game could be using this engine. There we go. Great shot. Killed an enemy there and killed another one behind him. But I do think that we just lost a commander. Although it's good to see we're getting some great shots in the woods here. We need to. Jorlina is coming up here. Awesome, Jorlina. Could also probably bring up a few more men. In fact, I might turn Vinga, as much as I hate to do this, I might turn Vinga just towards the enemy at least. I'm not going to move him over there, but I'm just going to turn him towards the enemy. This way, we can either return fire or, and we don't have much ammo left, or when the enemy breaks out of that tree line after killing us all, we'll be ready for them. Okay, Jorn, I'm going to do the same with you, even though I don't think you could see a damn thing. You know, if you guys look over at 215, there is a whole nother group of Soviets. There we go. Nice. So Jordan is spotting the enemy. I don't know if he's going to fire that huge gun, but his men, his riflemen, are definitely spotting them. And there's a lot of commissars in that group, so this would be a worthwhile kill. Come on, man. Fire that gun. You know you want to. The only reason they might not be firing the gun is because of the tree line. They just can't see shit. You know, once again, if I was to cycle through here, this is what our men see. You know, so you can imagine, all they're seeing is a few flashes from that area. They know that our men are there too. I wouldn't want to shoot either, to be honest with you. That's what they love about Graviteam and its realism. I mean, I wouldn't shoot, you know, because you might hit your own men. You have no idea where they are, and that all causes some serious problems. All right, Varocic, how are you doing, man? Probably not very good. Varocic is over here on the left side. Oh, nice. A lot of dead Soviets over here. I don't like how they're moving out of the tree line. More captives taken, guys. Oh, beautiful. And this time it's in the woods. They don't want to deal with having to fight men in the woods. I don't blame them. And especially not with their buddy here burning up. Lucky grenade shot. He's burning so badly that the smoke is going through the tree line. I can understand why these guys are giving up. Kill all commissars! He's really close to us, guys. Get him! Get him! No, shit! How could you? Oh, this is weird. I don't know what's going on here. Please don't kill me, Deutsche. Please, please. We can be friends. Okay, I run now. Don't shoot me. Oh, he is stuck on a tree. Come on, come on. What's going to happen to this commissar? Get him, boys. Get him. There we go. He's down. Oh, that was kind of funny. I must admit, if anybody catches that moment and puts it down below, you win brownie points. That is hilarious. So over here we can actually see some old vehicles we had, or possibly Soviet vehicles actually, from previous battles that are just kind of sitting here, wrecks. Wrecks on the floor of the battlefield, I guess you could say. Still not getting any ceasefire requests. I'm amazed at that. We don't usually go this long without a ceasefire request. I'm going to shift the attention of these troops over there to the front line again. Although it looks like it's pretty much calmed down, it's settled down. There's really not much movement coming from it anymore. And I think the enemy has realized this is an untenable attack. We've got to try something else. Nice, guys. I think we got through 3 dead enemy commissars. I think we got through with Varocic. We basically cleared the woods. I'm going to put him here just to defend the area. I think that's amazing. Definitely cleared it. There's a few of them, though, like this dude right here, who are still alive. But it's just single troops. They are still getting decent shots, though, so I want Jerlina to take them out. Alright, Petrovic is once again firing on the enemy. This is good. I think maybe if we start making moves towards the crossroads, they would consider a ceasefire. So I might grab I mean, we could go crazy here and just do a counterattack, a true counterattack. Just not sure that's the right idea. These guys got very lucky this battle. Is that dead sniper? I think you guys can see the little circle. Alright, let's see if we can aim over here at this position. I doubt either of these guys can hit, but love to get some shots off from Sorgen and Zorn. I mean, they were so helpful initially, and now they're not as helpful. It might also be a range issue. They're pretty far. The enemy's pretty far away there. But I feel like they should be able to fire a few shots over there on top of the hill. Maybe get some lucky kills. Who knows? Oh shit, Petrovic, be careful, man. I'm gonna move Hubman up a little bit. Okay, there we go. The enemy's asked for a ceasefire, and I mean, in this case, I will honor it. There's no way that our guys are going to have the ability to push forward and do a counterattack here. I don't think so, anyway. I mean, it would be maybe something we could do, but I'd really rather keep these guys here. We're in a great defensive position here, and our main goal is to hold this area so that our tanks can push in the south next turn. So I think, actually, we should probably go ahead and accept that ceasefire. At this point, I want these guys to survive. We can get some supplies and get them some ammunition, of course. Although right now we're in an actual gunfight, I'm a little tempted to keep going, see if we can get any more kills, but I'll accept the ceasefire. So there we go, guys. We're counting down. And hopefully this battle will end before we lose any more men at all. I don't want to lose a single Croatian soldier. We need them for the upcoming offensives, and with those offensives, we're going to be having some actual tank support, which is going to change the game big time. I hope this is going to be a victory. It might not be because we didn't take any victory points, but I think certainly between you and me, this is pretty damn good. I mean, we managed to wipe out a ton of those Soviets crossing. A lot of their commanders are dead. I would say that that's a victory for sure. Minor victory, not bad. You know what? Graviteam Tactics is usually very unfair, but in this one they were very fair. So minor victory, I'll take that. As you can see, we had 11 killed on our side, 13 heavily wounded. The enemy 13 killed, 22 heavily wounded, 8 missing the prisoners we took, and 16 wounded. Pretty interesting stuff. Considering the amount of rounds that were fired that particular round, I'm kind of surprised that not more enemies are dead. But, you know what? It was a very, very long range, and you could just see that engagements at ranges of 800 to 1,000 meters are always going to be very, very mediocre, let's say, in terms of casualty counts, unless you've got, like, a sniper, or unless you've got incredible artillery support. So we didn't have either of that, but we made do with what we had, and I think we did all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and have an awesome day.